Welcome back to First Coast Living, folks. Made it out here to UF Proton Therapy, over here just around the corner from the station, and I'm joined by Brad Roberts, the Patient Services Director out here.
Yeah, how you doing, Curtis?
Appreciate you being with us today. We talked to you guys a lot, and but real quick, for those who may not know about proton therapy, give me the basically all the benefits of it.
It's basically the most advanced form of radiation out there in the world. It takes particles to use to treat deep-seated tumors in the body with less collateral damage. I mean, that's the main thrust of it. Yeah,
and it's definitely the most advanced, high-tech, least invasive, and least amount of side effects. Anybody who's had somebody go through radiation, you guys do. It's amazing. People coming from all over the world here, spending weeks at a time in the city, and it's not just about them coming in and getting their treatment. As your role, Patient Services Director.
Yeah.
Tell me how your role interacts with that.
Yeah, so I work with all types of patients, from kids to adults, and we're trying to create a unique environment for the patients to enhance the community. It's not just about coming here and receiving a radiation treatment Monday through Friday. It's about coming here and having a medical experience that is going to hopefully change their life, all for the better.
And so let's get into some of those services. I know we're in the lobby here, which is a beautiful lobby, open to the outside. But some of the services you guys offer.
We think community is huge, so we let patients participate together in a lot of stuff. So we have group outings where we get out into the community. A lot of our patients are from out of town, so Jacksonville is great. It's got a great river, it's got a great beach. So we get out to these places and have maybe lunch or dinner. We have stuff on site where we have very hands-on, like an art program. We got some great art back here.
We got some great artists here. This is good stuff.
We offer art Monday through Friday, 8 hours a day. Works with kids, adults, caregivers who sometimes need a release while their loved one is back getting a treatment. And we have educational programs. Our doctors have a commitment here that every week they provide information to patients, and that's huge. Patients understand what not only they're going through, but what other patients are going through.
And up in your community room, we shoot up there a lot.
That's right.
Your community room is great, but it's kind of like a multi-purpose room for you guys. You do a bunch of different programs there, right?
We got stuff in there almost every single day, whether it's yoga. Yeah, very nice, relaxing, restful, restorative yoga. You know, we treat people who are 70+ years old. They hear yoga, kind of a deer in headlights, but then they go up there and they can have chair yoga. It's relaxing. Yeah. We've had patients fall asleep on the hard floor. It's really therapeutic. But then we'll have dance classes. We may have art projects. We get twice a month, we have a big kids program where we'll have 50, 60 kids up there engaged. Maybe the Jacksonville Giants will be out here and teaching them some basketball skills, or up there. It just depends on what it
and some family nights, and you have a lunch bunch.
We have a lunch bunch every week. We have over 100 people coming upstairs to be educated, to interact, to hear patient stories, and this is patients and caregivers, and it's great involvement.
And obviously, I mean, you can read all the reports, the psychological effect of somebody going through a treatment. Their positive mindset helps them so much. Is that the goal, what you're trying to get at?
The goal is absolutely that. It's to build a community that can support each other. It's to build transparency, education, so there's collaboration and communication. All of that with this environment is a synergistic approach that patients enjoy coming here, which is kind of a unique thing to say, cancer treatment, to enjoy being here, but it ultimately will enhance less on-treatment side effects and hopefully better outcomes.
And we didn't talk about the cost of these. Is this the cost of these programs to the patients?
Philanthropic support, so most of it is paid for by this community here in Jacksonville. There's very little cost that comes to the patients. There are some. I mean,
you're going to a concert or you're going to a play.
If we're going out to lunch, I can't buy everybody lunch, but on site we try to make everything free to a patient so they don't have that burden.
And this isn't just the patients, though.
And caregivers, their families, their guests.
Wow.
We want to be very patient-centered, family-focused here. People come here and they're not a certain cancer. They are a family going through something very challenging, and we want to relieve that.
Now this is fun. We got the piano right here. Do you play piano?
Only if you want it bad.
Yeah, I can't even do chopsticks.
Me neither.
But something really cool I want to point out. I know we got not a lot of time. This chime in your lobby, the odd chime.
Odd chime, donated by our first pediatric Australian patient. That's their concept. About 6 years ago, we came up with this, put it in, and now every single patient, when they finish treatment, they bring the Chime. It doesn't matter what you're treated for, how old you are, how many treatments you received. We want to celebrate with you every time. It doesn't fail. Everybody stops what they're doing. They clap and cheer. It's inspirational.
That's really cool. I like what you guys are doing. It's an overarching approach to the treatment, not just get in here and get your radiation and get out.
That's right. Treat the whole person, not just the one area.
For people out there who might be thinking about proton therapy and how they get information.
You can go to the website. You can call us if you're local, 904-588-1800. But the website's got a great deal of information, floridaproton.org.
Very cool. Appreciate you having us out here.
Thanks, Curtis.
I'm going to get into some artwork in a little bit.
Yeah, come on, let's get into it.
And thank you to UF Proton Therapy for making this segment possible. And we got a whole bunch more coming up on First Coast Living. Stick around, folks.